Surprise, surprise, it's Mrs. P again. Here I am giving you more information. If you watched the first video about variables, this paper right here in front of you looks pretty familiar. We have identified that our manipulated variable is going to be the size of the magnet. We identified that how we were going to measure the size of the magnet was by the number of paper clips we could pick up. So what we're doing now is we are going to identify how it is that we're going to place our data and record our data, which is traditionally done on a data table. In doing this, we're going to create a data table, and I'm in Word, and I'm going to just start out. You know, the nice thing about creating a data table is you start out with a basic data table, and then as we need to, we will move it and adjust it and change it. So believe it or not, you can determine what you need in your data table by your manipulated variable right here and by your responding variable. And those are the only two items that need to go in your data table. So since we are manipulating the size of the magnet, we're going to put magnet size. I think I'm going to go a little bit smaller in my magnet size. So we saw in the picture earlier that we have a large magnet, we have a medium magnet, and we have a small magnet. And then over here we've got to have our responding variable, which is the number of clips, paper clips. So what we're going to put here is trial 1 number of clips, because that's what we're measuring. And again, I'm going to go a little smaller just to make it a little nicer here. We've got trial 2 number of clips and trial 3 number of clips. So what this tells me is that when I do my large magnet, I'm going to see how many paper clips it can pick up, and I'll do it a second time and a third time. Now if you notice, there's something missing on this data table, and that is we always need to create our average. So I'm going to highlight this category. I'm going to insert columns. Oh, and that one to insert it over there, so I'll move this over. And we know that we need to put in here one more bit of information, and that bit of information is going to be the average. So once we measure this, we're going to want to average our results altogether. Right? So we'll take trial 1 plus trial 2 plus trial 3, divide it by 3, and create our average. And that is how we create our data table.